Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Singleton. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking for some space. It's Singleton. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Back to throw. It's Allen. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds, and it'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Penn State. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Milroe. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. You know,
know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try to run for the first down. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop. Inches short of the first down marker.
When this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker, it looks like he's just going to be it. And it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. They'll try the right here. And the Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the run, it's Singleton. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. And he's tackled after the catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Now the all-important extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. State offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. They'll ride the back again here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw through. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And Indy Lions will have to kick this away. So on to kick it away, helping his team in field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Milrow. Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
The Nittany Lions will have first and 10 here. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
There's a first and 10 play. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Aller. He's running out of time here. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this third quarter. Just didn't pan out. But I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first down, it's play action. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. They can't stop him.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position to come up with a big turnover.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Wallace. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Aller. Caught quickly. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Penn State will take the lead in the second half. Here Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. They'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Milroe. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the second down play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Finds the receiver wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Milroe. Throws it to the right. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Defense stops him right at the line there.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
The offense has been very efficient on fourth down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Ball handed off. And tackled after a small pickup there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. Trying to find room. It's Allen. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddling. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. An important touchdown, but they still trail. Now, Kirk can practice the onside kick over and over. Can they execute it right here with a spot in the natty on the line?
National championship. I love that the offense was able to come up with points here and at least give them this chance. But now we just all sit back, hold our breath, and see if this kickoff team has a chance to catch a break and where that ball bounces up into the air to try to recover it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure.